just, to me, it seems very simple. It's treat all students the same, with respect, no matter race, religion. We treat them all the same. It's simple. It's just, I think it's just, there's not a complicated issue with that if we treat everybody with respect.
One thing that is great about Mason City Public Schools community here is that we do serve all populations that walk through this door. There was a time when my aunt in 1920, she had spina bifida and was not allowed to go to school, and she was not allowed to go to church. They used Leviticus against her and said she was full of Satan because she could not walk. Today, things are happening with the population of kids that we serve. All kids need to be treated with respect. I do have to say the Mason City Community Schools, I'm very proud of them. Even with changes at the legislative level, we safeguard for kids, for all kids. And as far as the changing demographics, one of the things that's exciting for Mason City is that we have a huge influx of immigrants coming to our town. And it's making a big change in our culture and climate in our schools, and in our community too, in our businesses. It's helping out our businesses. With that, provides opportunities to meet those needs as far as families, communicating with families, culture expectations, and things like that. So it's not just treating everybody the same. I always say that if you give people what they need, it could be different. It doesn't always have to be the same, but give them what they need to succeed, it will be fine. And so I do think, and I'm very proud of our Mason City School District currently, if you've attended any of the meetings or listened, changes are happening in our schools continually to meet those needs for students, for families. One way to communicate is through this electronic seesaw. They show videos to their kids, they communicate. So a lot of people think that conferencing face-to-face helps out. Sometimes you have to change and meet the parents where they are, and our students where they are.
Thank you, Katie.
I think also too, diversity brings growth. Growth will increase enrollment, which we all know we need here. I think the acceptance of the change with the demographics in our community will help our school overall, and I'm fully on board with that as a school board member.
I like the hierarchy of needs, the triangle, and students cannot learn if they don't feel safe or respected or seen. So I think making sure that those needs are first met is very important to quality education for all students. I also like to say there's a difference between equality and equity. Treating everybody the exact same doesn't necessarily meet everyone's needs. So meeting with students on an individual level and assessing their needs is very important. I also have written down, like Katie said, about what I've gleaned from meetings and with speaking to parents, is that there has been an effort to make children of Micronesian immigrants, because there has been an influx, so to make them feel welcomed. I'm sure other students as well, but that was a very cool and interesting thing I heard of. Like there's a sign in the hallway with some words in their language, so I think continuing stuff like that and making sure that all children feel safe, and calling out when certain community members don't make children feel safe, and making sure that those people aren't included when it comes to the school board.